And we are live. Mic check, mic check. How's everybody doing today? We are here in another Christmas edition of Bronzedrag0n Plays Splinterlands. This is the second edition. Last week we had the first, and we did some matches, and we played modern matches. This week we will be playing wild matches, so be ready for that. Check out... What do you mean, Alex B? Where are you at? Welcome, everyone. Jabby Saints is in the house. KGM Jam. Alex B's here. Crypto Beaver's here. Hamo Staff Ads here. Yes, you're actually on time. Yeah, check out the pinned comment. And if you would like to get in on the challenges this week, just type challenge accepted and your Hive name so I can put you on the list. And we will get started here in a minute. And I'm just adding people to the list. Crypto Beaver. I've got Jabby Saints, KGM Jam, Crypto Beaver. See who else. Okay, so far I have, Jabby Saints, KGM Jam, and Crypto Beaver who have replied correctly. Birds, bees, and trees in the house. Welcome. Thanks for dropping by. If you all are unaware of how this works, we've had some cards and SPS donated to the channel to give away in the special Christmas events. So if you want to get in on challenging me, they are going to be ghost card challenges. This week it's going to be wild, and we're going to vary the levels of challenges up. And I'm just going to go down the line as people, and I'm going to send out a ghost card challenge to you. You need to be there at your desk or wherever you're watching this from to accept the challenge. Otherwise, we will. If it goes 2 minutes and you don't accept the challenge, then I will fail out of that and go to the next person. If you beat me in a challenge, a ghost card challenge, then you get 100 SPS. In this stream, we are going to go until 8 people beat me. Last week, it took 2 hours. My record was 5 wins and 8 losses. So not too bad, not great, obviously, but it went on out there. And I'm keeping a note, I'm keeping track, a spreadsheet of who beats me, who plays me and everything. And at the end, which will be the 22nd of December, the last Christmas or the last Sunday before Christmas, I will look at the numbers, and I've got some gifts to give away to those who beat me the most. Okay, let's check out chat. Merry New Year. Well, it's not quite New Year yet. Challenge accepted, and I always have to copy that. Okay, I've got it on this. I've got it on the spreadsheet from last week. That username is quite unique. Let's do a copy and paste into the list. Okay. See what else we got here. Wibble's here with a big we. Birds, bees, and trees saying Bitcoin back over 100,000. Yeah, we've been watching it. Challenge accepted by Tarab, Traabh. And Mayhem 9110 is in the house. Welcome. Gathering the Magic's here. Hello all. Ready for another great stream. Also just having lunch. I had a brunch today. My daughter made some eggs, bacon, and some croissant things out of a can. Mayhem 9110 is on the list. Okay, so far I've got Jabby Saints, KGM Jam, Crypto Beaver, L4, Tarab H, and Mayhem 9110. Okay, let's see here. Beaker's here. Nice challenge. I do not have much time, just watching a short time. Well, welcome. Thanks for dropping by. Okay, with that said, let's go ahead and Let me find my Splinterlands window, and we're going to go on to the play page, and we're going to go up to a challenge. And the first one up to a challenge is, and I was thinking about this, it would be nice, and obviously there's a lot of things we say, oh, it'd be nice if it was in Splinterlands, but it would be nice if, like in Discord, there is a streamer mode which turns off certain information. It'd be nice if there was a streamer mode in Splinterlands where I could click a button and then pick my hand so that people on the other side didn't see the cards I was choosing, and then click the button again to watch through. I was just thinking about that. Okay, so we have Jobby Saints is the first one, and we will be doing a novice, and we will be doing ghost cards all, so wild. So I'm sending that out to you. Once again, if you're stopping by, we're doing a bunch of ghost card challenges today in wild. And if you beat me, you get 100 SPS up to the, we're going until 8 people beat me. Last week it took 2 hours, so we'll see how long this takes. And I'm keeping track of who beats me the most, basically, and it'll be a top 5. Okay, so we have Super Sneak, we have Born Again, and we have Heavy Hitters here with 33 mana cap, and all splinters except for Fire. Okay, let's choose my team. And it's wild this time, so it should be quite interesting. Opens things up a lot compared to last week, although last week was fun. Super Sneak. Have 2 minutes left. Let's go with... and I'm going to go, so let's go up. Oh, it's kind of a mid-level match, only 33 mana. I can't like bring out the big guns very much. Minute and a half left. I should have the theme to Jeopardy. No, that would probably get me taken off. I would break some kind of rules on YouTube. And it's coming down. It's coming down. Oh, heck. Yeah, I'm not going to do too well on this one. Okay. My problem is I've got so many cards to choose from, and then I start looking at too much. Yeah, he went with the Lamacron. Yeah, he's got me. Beaker says there's a streaming mode in the settings. Wow, I didn't know that. Learn something new every day. After this, we'll take a look at it. After Jobby Saints goes the easy route and pulls the Lamacron on me. Yeah, this is the one thing that back in the day where everything was just Lamacron, Lamacron. It's kind of like today, everything is whatever that cat is. Let's see. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, I think the healing helped you out there. Also, the cron. Yeah, Jobby Saints went in with the Llama-cron. Won. It's the first one. Didn't even think about it. Okay, let's look under the settings for streamer mode. See what it does. Okay, streamer mode says enable this mode to hide battle outcomes. Ideal for streamers to reveal results live. Well, I'll turn it on and we'll go back to play. Oh, so it hides the results, but does it hide the actual? Okay, let's do. Yeah, Trav, I agree with you. You get in and you're starting to choose, and obviously the choice is just to choose Llama-cron. Yeah. So let's go ahead and do the choose. Let's see who's the next on the list. The next person on the list is KGM Jam. So we'll send a challenge out to KGM and see how this streamer mode works. It is the only thing it does is hide the results. Let's see. Let's go into challenge now. Let's see here, KGM. And this is going to be a bronze challenge, and we're going to go ghost cards. And here's your challenge. Yeah, but I agree. There's so many cards to choose from. You start looking at the timer, and it's like it goes pretty quickly. Okay. So we've got Even Stevens, we've got Noxious Fumes, and we've got Keep Your Distance. And we've got a low mana match, 13 mana with Earth and Dragon. Huh. So I find the low mana matches kind of difficult to, you know, I find it harder to choose a team with very few mana than it is with a high amount of mana, obviously. Let's go with maybe that amount. Okay, we got a minute and a half left. Let's see here. No tanks. Okay, got 3 left, but it's evens only. So let's go in, and I've got 50 seconds left. Let's try that. Okay, and I left 1 mana on the table too. And KGM went with Llama as well. Okay, so KGM went up with Llama. I went in with Prince Julian to try to save an extra mana. He went up front with Eleanor, backed up by Furious Chicken, Dr. Blight, and Acid Shooter. I went up front with the Failed Summoner, Swamp Thing, Eleanor Bravefoot, Moxie and Revel, and Furious Chicken and Naga Assassin. So let's see who wins. Alex T says, I'm glad I'm going on vacation this holiday. I don't have to decorate. Well, that's one advantage. You don't have to decorate and you don't have to clean up afterwards. My wife and daughter are out there putting up the Christmas tree. Oh, I thought that I had that, frankly. But then KGM came out with a win. This might be a quick show today. So KGM gets a win on the board. Let me go ahead and put that on the board. Next up is Crypto Beaver. So let's check this out. If you're new to the game, hey, Dehota. Dehota's in the house. Pay attention. Anybody who's come online who wants to get in on the challenges, pay attention to the pinned comment, and you can get your name in the list to challenge me. I didn't notice whether... let's do this challenge, and we'll do this. You're getting your tree to get today. We use a fake tree. Because I'm allergic to pine. And if we had a real tree in the house, I would just be blowing my nose the whole damn time. So, okay, so this one is going to be a silver. It's going to be a challenge to Crypto Beaver. And it's going to be ghost cards. So here we go. And I want to pay attention because I have streamer mode on. I want to pay attention and see if you can actually see the cards I'm picking. Okay, we have a nice high mana cap here, 55. We have Are You Not Entertained? We have Tisbit Scratches. All units have Cripple. And we have Briar Patch. So all splinters except for Earth are active. And let's create team. And see, it's still showing the cards. So I'm gonna have to pull that off. I think the let me go ahead and pick my team here. Okay, we've got a nice amount of mana to use here, so that might be interesting. Yeah, I'm going to do that. And some little bit of that action. And maybe some of that. I'm going to use her. I don't have her too high in my regular deck. So I got 5. I got 9. So let's see. How about this? This should be interesting. Okay. Yeah, my problem is that there's so many cards to pick from. I get in deep and I'm like, oh, this would be a good strategy because there's a lot of those cards I'm never able to use, you know. Okay, allergic to pine is wild. Well, yeah, it's one of my I have a lot of like hay fever type allergies, and pine will make me blow my nose a lot. So I'm adding Mystic Force to the list. And currently the challenge is with Crypto Beaver. And once again, I forgot and put my damn screen up, and Crypto Beaver could see my cards. Oh well, here we go. Let's see here. That's why we need a streaming mode. I mean, I'm in streaming mode, but you can still see my cards. So what's the point? So we've got, he went in with a kitty. I went in with Alric Stormbringer. He went up front with Rage. Love Rage. Dehota says only 9 likes on this live. Go hit that like button. Yes, please. Please hit the like. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe as well. It does help me out. Oh, wow. Crypto Beaver picked out some interesting cards. Love the Rage, backed up by Anasath Soothsayer, which I'm not familiar with. I like Night Reaper. Good old trusty Venari Wavesmith. They picked Flagellon Rain as well, as I did. Backed up in the back by Dr. Blight. Okay, so I went in with a C-Rec. I need to get a C-Rec. I like the idea of it. I bought one for my brother for his birthday, but I don't have one personally. Good old trusty Jin O'Shaughnessy, because why not? Backed up by Runemancer Kai, Flagellon Rain, River Hellendale, and Poseidon. I would like a Poseidon as well, but I don't have that. Okay, let's go ahead and see how the battle plays out. Alex T says, I help BD out by typing nonsense in the comments. Okay. Come on, pull your weight. I don't know who's more powerful, a C-Rec or a Rage. I got a couple Rages. I need to get, the problem is the cost. I would love to get it. I think mine's at level 2. I would love to get it up to max level, obviously, and this looks like I'm being torn up by the kitty. My problem is I'm not going with the ultra powerful cards, I guess. Okay. Let's see here. I've got like 1 BCX of Flagellon Rain, so I'm not sure how she plays out. It looks like an interesting card. And, hey, looks like I won. Interesting. So Bronzedrag0n takes 1 home. Good game, good game. Also, a little bit of, I guess, trivia. Ulrich is the first summoner I bought in the game back in the day when the game started off. I love Magic was like one of the key, probably the strongest. And I'm like, well, if I'm going to buy something, I might as well buy that one. Good game, Crypto Beaver. Okay, so, oh, my bot is kicking in. I should have turned my bot off. I'll let this run through and then I will turn my bot off. Sorry about that. We'll see how my bot does. 6 days, almost 7 days left in the season. How's everybody doing? I do need to put in my... I did my brawl matches on my KGM Jam account this morning, but I need to do my main account today. Once again, welcome back. We're doing some ghost card challenges. And if you beat me up to a maximum level of 8 matches, I get beat per... then I get then you get a 100 SPS sent to you. So yeah, I don't know what good this streamer mode is. I don't know what their idea is. Okay, so to me, basically all it does is turn off the match, what happened, you know. I guess that's helpful if you want to reveal it live on air, but yeah, browse streamer mode just says enable this mode to hide battle outcomes, ideal for streamers to reveal results live. I can see where that would be helpful, but I would hope that to me, it would be more helpful is if I could do a challenge on live and then push a button and then be able to pick my card so everybody didn't see it. Jabby Saint says it is only good for streaming tournaments. Yeah, I can see where that would come in handy. Okay, let's go to the next person, which is L4, and I'll leave it at that. So let's go back to a challenge, and I had to cut and paste this one. So this one will be a gold challenge going out to L4. Alex T says, I decided to stop playing the game until the new set comes out. I want to see what the NPE will be. Yeah, I mean, I got word that I can do a video on the new player experience after December 10th. So I guess there's going to be a few changes that are put in this Tuesday that will kind of mark a good solid point, because I was talking to I wanted to wait to do like a new player video until a lot of the changes had been put in, because what I don't like is doing a video and putting all the effort into it, and then the week after that something new comes out and I'm like, oh, I have to redo everything. Supreme Victory Studio says that sounds like Immortal Creeds mode allows you to tailor a match versus someone. Yeah, that's something new that Immortal Creed came out with us last week. And in fact, if you're playing Immortal Creed, their December anniversary event started today. Gathering the Magic says, are they going to drop the new promo card before Tuesday maintenance? They're keeping it under wraps. I don't know. I do figure that it'll be a rare, but who knows? The last one was a common. Thanks to Gathering, he gifted me a 1BCX of a gold of the shield guy. Okay, so, and I leveled it up to 5. I'm thinking about going up to 6 if I can find some good deals on cards. Okay, we got Stampede. We got What Doesn't Kill You. All units have a rage. And we have Melee Mayhem. I love Melee Mayhem. Mid-level Mana Cat match at 25. And all splinters except for Dragon and Fire are active. Okay, so this is kind of interesting. Let me pick my cards. Got a lot more summoners to pick from in Wild. What am I going with? I'm going to try to keep it interesting. I'm trying to vary up what I pick just to kind of, you know, make it interesting. Let's see here. I'm going to go in with that. No. Oh, I only have 25 mana to spend. Let's see here. Should be interesting. I got a minute and a half left. And going to go throw that in there, throw him in the back, throw that in there. Who is going to be my tank? I got about a minute left. How about that? And then okay, got 1 mana left to spend. I need a little bit more damage. Okay. Let's go in with that. Okay. Okay, well, they're finishing picking their cards. Let's check out chat. Yeah, as far as the new card, I don't know. I'll probably do a short video whenever I hear about it because I'm interested in it. Blaze did kind of drop a cryptic little poem type thing. And it kind of sounds like it's going to be a dragon to me, which I'm all for because you know me, I love dragons. Let's see. Tarab says, Blaze has been teasing. I'm sure he will reveal more. I think he's doing a good job. I think with what he has, he is doing a good job. He's getting on X and doing various other things to kind of get the word out. And, you know, he put that cryptic little poem out, which is good. It gets people's minds kind of trying to think about it. It sounded like a dragon to me. But Tarab says, curious how many vouchers per BCX. Yeah, I mean, I think I've almost given up on getting max level of these cards. But I was watching Gathering's video from the other day, and it kind of kind of piqued my interest. And you made a good point. You know, you don't necessarily have to have a max level card on all of these. Some of them could be good and useful at certain mid-level ranks, where you could get it to a certain level and be able to use that even up into the higher level matches, just because you pull in a certain power that card has or something or other. Okay, let's check this out. L4 went with the Peak Rider, who I am unfamiliar with. Okay, so this is a 5 mana white summoner. It gives -1 to range and +3 to shield. I went in with Lux. He went up front with Bronzedrag0n, backed up by Mariput Mossmender, which I like. Volguin, Silver Shield Bard. I also like all these cards I like. And Eleanor, backed up by a Fiend. Okay, so I went up front with a Cursed Windiku, Halfling Refugee, Uraeus, Venka the Vile, backed up with a Grifsy, and Venator Kinjo in the back. Let's go ahead and play this out and see who takes the win. I'm just checking chat here. Gathering says, hope people got their Dr. Blight already. Don't want to get one now. I bought one here a while back. I haven't looked at the prices lately, but he's come in handy. Looks like my tank got spanked. Tarab says, got a level 3 at a steal a little while ago. Never thought I'd own one. Yeah, it took me a long time to own one. I finally, when it got below $100, I said there for a while, if it got below $100, I was going to grab one, and I did. I think I got it in the $80, $89 range. Yeah, I got spanked. Win goes to L4. So that's 3 wins. So I'm, or that's 3 losses for me and 1 win. So the next one up is Tarab. This might be a little bit quicker of an episode than last week's. Just checking out chat here. Let me see. That was under Chaos Legion, and it was a promo. Yep. I'm just checking out what he was talking about. So yeah, the cheapest level 4 Dr. Blight is $110. So that's a good $20 more than I paid for mine about, I don't know, a couple months ago. So yeah, I think it's a cool card. So you can go in and, you know, see what you pick up. A nice low mana card, 2 damage for magic. It is slow, but in reverse speed matches, you know. 4 health, it is kind of weak, but you pick up Affliction, you pick up Camouflage, Poison, Scavenger, Weaken. It's a great card. It's just when it first came out, I didn't have the money to get it. So see what everybody's saying. Alex T says, Blaze should probably be talking to people who are not us. Good game, Victor. Very good win. Alex T says, I can't type. Blaze should be talking to people outside the community. He should, and I think that's where he's trying to expand the X community as far as people following that channel. I think, and I don't have any facts here, but I think he's working with a very limited budget, but I don't know any facts there. I think he's trying to make the best use of what he has available. So we'll see here. You know, going into the new year, you can expect me, and probably most of us who do these type of videos, to take a new look at the game and look at the new player experience. In fact, I want to start up a new account, and I know I've already got 3, but I want to start up and I want to look at the game from a fresh player perspective, you know, and see what it looks like, and try to play it as a free-to-play, see what I can do, see what I can't do, right? We know the facts of what you can and can't do, but from just a personal experience, see what I think of it. And then think of, well, what's the best use of money? You know, how could I get in for just a few bucks? A person that wants to just spend a few bucks on it a week, you know, and not just like go in whole hog, you know. Okay, let's see. Bolts 85 is in the house. Welcome. Alex T says the homie Bronzedrag0n getting wrecked this stream. Yeah, well, you know, my problem is that I think I've been playing a lot more with, not to give an excuse, I'm not the greatest player anyway, but I play a lot with Chaos Legion because that is what I have the most of. And then when I pull in all this other stuff with Wild, yeah, obviously, could I go in with Lomicron every match? Sure, but what fun is that, right? It's kind of like going in and playing, what's that, tofu every match, you know? That's pretty much what it is at the upper ranks. If you're all about winning, sure, you know, and that's great. I like to vary things up and make things interesting because, to me, card games, I've always was the kind of guy who made a Magic the Gathering deck and made them themed. You know, so I like putting together a storyline behind the deck, which you can't really do in Splinterlands, but I like to try it. So let's see here. Let's go ahead and do another challenge. See who, if you've just joined and you want to get your name on the list of challenges, please pay attention to the pinned comment. Alex T says Blight only great when he's maxed. Jobby Saint says, if ever you get to do a video on Splinterlands land, can you round up the total cost of investments? That's another thing I wanted to do. Actually, I have a little message out trying to get information on, you know, how Cryptomancer was talking about what's going to go live in land early 2025. I kind of want to get my reference material in order and read through it. Yes, we heard what he said, but I don't want to put out any false information, and I kind of like to stick with information we have as facts. Okay, let's see here. Who is the next on the list? We have Tarab. So let's do a challenge, and this will be, this will be Diamond, and this will be Ghost Cards, and Tarab H. And I see that Slick Mauve once added to the list. Okay, let's do this first. We've got a mid-level match with Water and Earth active. We've got Little League, we've got Aim True, and we've got Blood and Sunder. Little League. Very limited selection on this one. Okay, let's see here. This brings back memories, a few of these. left. Yeah, let's throw her in there. Nope, I'm pulling her out and going to change things around a little bit here. Take him out. Got 50 seconds left. And this should be interesting. Okay. Okay, here we have the battle at hand, and this is Trab and I. He went in with an Alric, which is always a good choice. I went in with Kelia, and I went up in with one of my old trusty favorites from back in the day, Spineback Turtle, who has thorns. He went up front with Zenith Monk, backed up by Musa Celine, Medusa, Elven Mystic, a couple other cards I bought back in the day, Ice Pixie. I've had an Ice Pixie for years, literally, and then like a couple months ago, I maxed it out because I'm like, this is just a great 2-mana card, right? And then Dr. Blight in the back. I also have Dr. Blight in the back because why not? I went up front with a Spineback Turtle, backed up by Electric Eels, Mar Tauren Seeker, some range here, a Naga Windmaster, and a Coral Wraith, which I also got back in the day, but none of these I have max level. So let's see who takes the prize here. Let's see here. Bolts85 says, I need an energy drink. Ran out of the blue throttle. I have the original energy drink, coffee. Out of an old Navy mug. This is like probably older than some of you watching the stream. And it looks like he's going to take it because he has more health. And Tarab takes it. Came down to the very last one. Okay, so Tarab gets a win on the list. And next up is Mayhem 9110. Alex T says Bolts should get a sponsor. Yeah, it should be an energy drink. They should do a crossover, Splinterlands energy drink, some kind of crossover. Jabby Saints says, where do you post the standings, Bronzedrag0n, your Discord? I haven't posted the standings. I got told that I was using Peak D wrong last week, so I stopped posting on Peak D. I'll probably do a little video, but just to give you a look at where it stands, there's the... Okay, so this was last week, okay? Matches played on 12-1. Mystic Force got 2 wins. Toad Sticker got 2 wins. Jobby Saints got 1 win. Baby Puppy got 1 win. Crypto Beaver got 1 win. And L4 got 1 win. This week, so far, Jobby Saints, KGM Jam, L4, and Tarab have wins. So, yeah. It's about the best way I can keep track of that right now. So, good going, Bronzedrag0n. I thought I was cooked. Yeah, it came down to the very end, right? Thought your magic sneak would eat me up. Yeah, I threw a couple cards in there. And I'm like, oh, those look cool. KGM says, don't use AI on Hive blog. I wasn't using AI. You know what I was doing is I was going in and I was posting when my live streams were going to be just to kind of attract a little attention. And back in the day, they're like, yes, please post on the Hive blog, get the, Splinterlands name out there. But I was told I shouldn't really do that because it was really meant to have like full-scale articles. You put together an article like, hey, how to use this card, and put together some screenshots and some examples and a little bit of storyline. I can understand that. I didn't know necessarily that what I was doing was wrong or an abuse of it. So either way, Jabby Saints says, why not use Peak D snaps? I'm not familiar with Peak D snaps. I will have to take a look at that. So One win on the list for Tarab. And then the next up is Mayhem 9110. So let's go ahead and go into challenges. Mayhem 9110, and we're cycling back, is going to be a novice match, and it's going to be ghost cards. I'm not familiar with what Peak D Snaps is. What is it? I'll have to take a look after, after this show. Maybe it fits what I need to do better. Maybe that's why you brought it up. Okay, so we have Odd Ones Out. We have Up Close and Personal. We have Back to Basics. Everybody's favorite, right? A lowish mana cap, 22 mana. And we have Life, Death, and Dragon. So, kind of, let's see here. Kind of thin possibilities for that low of mana. Can't slap any. Let's do. That's a lot of mana. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And that. This is interesting because, it's back to basics and it's melee only. So it's just going to be a solid line of attacks against the tank. Okay, let's throw that in there. No, let's not. Got a minute and a half left. I need some low mana picks here. Let's filter a little bit. Oh. Let's do this up front. And I'm running out of time. Sure, why not? Throw some new cards in here. Okay, I don't know how this is going to work out. I'm not going to put that. I'm not going to make that mistake again. Alex T says, why is promoting your stream on Hive a bad thing? I think it was just the fact that I was just dumping a link on there and saying, hey, basically, hey, come check out my stream. And I wasn't putting, like an article together. But frankly, I can see why people do it. I mean, a lot of those articles are really nice, and you can tell all the time and effort people put into it, and that's their main thing. With me, my main thing is actually doing live streams, trying to promote the game, and talk about it. So, oh, wow. Good. Interesting choice. Now, Mayhem chose to go with Kitty and up front with Manaroth, whereas, and Stitch Leech. So, they used all the mana here, and I chose to go thin. Yeah, that might have been the better choice. Let's see. Jabby Saint says you can post some kind of short messages like tweets and snaps. So I'll check it out. Okay, maybe that's better suited. Yeah, I think that we'll see. Gathering says just FYI, you need to enter one more guild brawl. Says you are 4 or 5. Yeah, I know. I've got so much stuff going on. After the Christmas holiday, I think this stream is going away for a while. Unless people would prefer having this stream and then turning my Saturday stream into like a different topic. There's just so much. Good job, Mayhem. Good game. Mayhem 9110. Let me put your win here. I am not doing as well in Wild as I did last week. Okay. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 wins so far against me. So we have 2 more. And let me check the bag of gifts. Not GIFS, but GIFTS. Guess what? I've got Santa Bronzedrag0n has a card to give away, and it's going to be a surprise. If you would like to get your name in the drawing for a surprise card, put your what are we going to say here? Hashtag give me the loot. Put hashtag give me the loot in the chat and get your name in for a drawing of a card, which is a surprise. Let's do the wheel of names, good old trusty wheel of names. Let's clear these. Hashtag give me the loot to get your name in the card drawing. Yeah, I'll finish off the other one. I've got to do my brawls. Just finish them off after this game, or after this stream. Jabby Saint says, Alex T, I think posting short form messages in Peak D is frowned upon. It should be long paragraph with some pics. Yeah, that's why I'm not doing it anymore. For better or for worse, I just don't have time to put together big articles. Alex T says, sounds like a bad move. Why would you think Twitter is so popular? It's a big platform that has gotten a lot smaller over the last few years for one particular reason. But Alex T says, either way, a decentralized platform shouldn't be telling people how to express themselves. Gathering the Magic is in the... Okay, Jordan. Handrick. Terab H, Crypto Beaver, Victor, Slick Mauve, Odin the Batsa. That's a new name. Welcome. Thanks for dropping by. Mystic Force. Alex T, KGM Jam, Victor says, what's the music title you used for your opening stream? I don't know the name of it. I know it falls under the free use. Let's see, there's a beta program going on right now for YouTube creators, and there's a beta use. It's music, and it's free use. I'd have to look it up, but I went through and I picked out a few sound effects type music that I liked that seemed like it would go well, and used those. Okay, KGM Jam. Jabby Saints. Blind Mage from the North. New name. Welcome. Okay. Let's see here. Alex T says, if you put my name in the wheel, I express the right to give my gift to anyone I choose. Yeah, that's fine. If you get the gift and you don't want it, then you can give it away to somebody. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Who will the winner be? And the winner is Gathering the Magic. Congratulations. I wish I had that sound effects of people clapping. That would require me to be a little bit more skilled than I am. But okay, so Gathering the Magic. And you know what Gathering the Magic gets? Gathering the Magic gets a 1 BCX of Nidhogger. So, congratulations. Okay, let's see here. And I'll send that out. Which account do you want that to go to, Gathering? Yeah, I do. I need to get that sound effect for the claps together, but I need to figure out how to do that first. I think I've been generally getting better with my streams and my videos. Okay, so he wants to go to the Jovac account. Yeah, I'll send that out after the show. Just opening Discord. So I like to give a shout out to so Blaze and Trash Panda. This whole series of events was really Trash Panda's idea, and Trash Panda gifted a lot of the gifts that we're giving away in this series of shows. So if you talk to him, give him big thanks. And Blaze helped out as well as far as some of the gifts as well. So a big shout out to them. Odin the Bot says, by the wheel, when open, there is a custom you can edit. There is claps and horns there. Oh, nice. I'll check it out after the show. But good to know. Thanks. So Brazen Blake's in the house. Welcome. Yeah, I just add the names and press go. And you know, if we do multiples, then I just shuffle it up. Gathering says you're doing a video on the $10 account today. You know, it's kind of the idea going forward when I do a new account for the free to play. I had to come up with a catchy phrase for that. Okay, so where we stand is I have been beat 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Five times. So next challenge is Mystic Force. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Next up is, yeah, shout out to Trash Panda and the Splinterlands marketing team. So Mystic Force is next up. And this one is going to be a bronze level ghost cards. Once again, everybody who beats me gets 100 SPS per win. Okay, so we've got a nice high mana cap in this one. We've got heavy metal. You can only summon armored units, one of the relatively new ones. Stampede and Tis But Scratches, 55 mana, and we've got water, death, and dragon to choose from. So I'm going to change it up a little bit here. Trying to do all kinds of different things here. This is a relatively low level match though, so I have to take that into account. Yeah, I think I'll go in with that. Actually, let's do that. Okay, right up front. Let's see here. Ooh, nice. start throwing all kinds of high mana cards around. I'm like, oh, can't do that. Run out of mana really fast. And I'm running out of time. — 38 seconds left. Okay, this should be interesting. Okay, I got mine. We're just waiting on him to pick his. I'm out of coffee. I have to switch over to water, I guess. Okay, let's see here. Okay, so Mystic Force chose to go in with Possibilis. I chose Byzantine Kitty. He went up front with a Mantaroth, always a good choice. I went up front with a Rage. He backed up Mantaroth with Coastal Sentry. Love Coastal Sentry. Swamp Biter, Aruni, River Hellendel, also a great card. And in the back, a Palace. I went in second position with Carnage Titan. I love the idea of Carnage Titan, and I love putting that in second position for Reach, obviously. But I have a less than great... doesn't perform for me as well as I think it should perform. Also went in with Death Ranger, Wailing Wraith, backed up by Uraeus, and Diamond Dragon in the back. Love Diamond Dragon. I have a level 3. I think I want this to get a level 4. I love the fact that it slaps a slow in there. So let's see who wins. Let's check out chat while this is going down. Let's go ahead and start that. Gathering says, I am doing a video on my $10 account today. Tarab says, hello, Hollow Zing, looking interesting at the moment. Alpha release is approaching and their token just doubled. I have not looked at that. And in fact, this is the first time I've heard of that. Alex T says, Zing gonna be lit if they deliver. I'll have to check it out. In fact, let me write that down while we're seeing this battle play out. I'll check that out. Always in for a new game, you know. Crypto Beaver says, just got 2 alpha vials in Hollow Zing. So evidently, I guess I'm behind. Everybody else knows about this before me. Tarab says, it does look slick and polished, and it looks like I'm getting toasted here. Slick Mob says, look, long way from when we played card games in the back rooms of the game shop. That is for sure. That is for sure. And Mystic Force wiped me up. So a win on the list for Mystic Force. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're at 6. Let's look at how, okay, so, well, okay, so just for the sake of argument, oh, it's one of those ones with the little animals. Oh, not another one of those. Oh, this is like a Pokemon type thing. I might have looked at this before. Yeah, the things, the playoffs of like Pokemon, they just don't interest me a whole lot. Tarab says, no, Jabby, they have just released alpha vials recently, still waiting for the alpha version of the game, maybe Q1. Okay, so Let's keep rolling. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Keep those doggies rolling. Rawhide. Let's see. The next person on the list is we're recycling back to Jabby Saints. Okay, and this, that was a bronze, right? Novice. Let's go with silver. Okay, let's go with silver. Ghost cards. Okay, this is going to be a silver wild challenge. And for some reason, it failed. Things are locking up on me. Okay, let's try this again. Let me check. Yeah, we're back to Jabby Saints. And we're doing silver. And we're doing ghost cards. Okay. Hopefully it'll go through this time. Okay. Crypto Beaver says Yaba Matt has received a ton of airdrop tokens in HoloZing. He may know something we don't. Good game, Mystic Force. Alex T says, I personally just like that they are making a different type of game. It kind of looked like Pokemon to me, but I'd have to check it out further. Okay, so we have a nice high mana cap here. We have 57 mana to work with. We have Going the Distance. We have Equalizer, and we have Even Stevens with Water, Life, and Death to choose from. Yeah, I sent it. It failed the first time, and I had to redo it. Okay, let's do this. Okay, I'm going to choose that. Who do I want up front? Okay, we've got... Got 6 mana to use. Interesting. Should I do that? 3 speed, 2 speed, 3 speed. Okay, let's do that. Okay. Got mine chose, just waiting on Jabby Saints. Okay, so here we go with the match. Thanks everybody for tuning in. We will keep doing this on Sundays. The last one will be on the 22nd, the Sunday before Christmas, and we'll see who all the big winners. That may take a while because I'll have to figure out the numbers and everything. I may do that because we may do that full 20-second live stream, and then I will do all the numbers and I'll do a short video and put it out, and then you'll see who the winners are and everything. So let's keep up with chat a little bit. Supreme Victory Studios says Wolf and the team over at the Etherguard Legends did a spectacular job with the new update. If you haven't seen it yet, highly suggest you take a peek. Ethguard. Yeah, I'm always looking at new games and old games for that matter. It's just sometimes things just don't catch me, And at this point, I've got so many games to keep track of that if it doesn't catch me and it doesn't sound like something I would have fun playing, it could be a game where you stand to make a bunch of money. A lot of these games, let's be frank, people who get in very early stand to make a decent amount of money, but then it kind of trickles out over time. But where I get in is if I actually have fun playing, you know. So, okay, let's take a look at this challenge. Jabby Saints chose to go in with Lear Deep Swimmer. I went in with the Peak Rider, and he went up front with Cornelius. I also chose Cornelius, however, I put Cornelius in the back. And I went up front with Drybone Raider, and he put Drybone Raider in the second position. This is interesting. He chose Chaos Battle Mage as well as I did. I put that in the second position. He put it in the third. Sea Stalker, Naga Windmaster, and backed up by Wave Brood. That's a very good choice there in the back, especially with the taunt. I think that might do me in. I went in with the Drybone Raider, backed up by Chaos Battle Mage, Anacron Bolter, Prismologist, Henchling Enforcer, and Cornelius. So let's see who wins this. Let's see here. Alex T says, I think it's a Pokemon clone, and it's different from what's on Hive. I've seen, like, I don't know, half a dozen Pokemon clones, and frankly, they just really don't grab me. Terab says, the Ethgard Legends update is indeed good, but the game really needs a tutorial. I can't figure it out. A lot of these don't have tutorials, and you just have to dive in, right? Crypto Beaver says, what type of game is Ethgard Legends? It's an auto battler with cards. Does anyone here have a referral link? It was formerly Splinter Royale, which we've heard of that, right? And it got turned down, so he went to a different blockchain. What blockchain is he using now? It was formerly Splinter Royale, which used Splinterlands assets. Maybe it's still on the Hive blockchain. It's just not using Splinterlands assets. They're using something else. Alex T says he can't find the website. Never mind, he found it. So let's see how the battle is going here. It looks like the battle is pretty intense. But looks like Drybone Raider is doing a good job at holding up here as tank for him. Come on, I need to take this Drybone Raider out. Yeah, I think it's too little too late for me. Supreme Victory Studio says base and ETH. Yeah, I stay away from Ethereum-based games. I think they're better now that a lot of them are developing their own side chains, and some of them are developing their own apps for managing the side chains, especially the Korean-based and Chinese-based ones. But I think a lot of those games end up being, I don't know how much profit there are in them, because they're basically, I don't want to say pay to win, because all this stuff is pay to win, right? But I want to say that a lot of it is they've got the shops built in where they spam you with all, hey, buy this, buy this, buy this, buy this, all that kind of game. But I do like the idea of not having to pay Ethereum fees, because if you don't watch out, you know, one transfer can wipe away all your profit, you know, so. Okay, congratulations, Jobby Saints marks down another win. And next up will be, let's see, that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so next up is KGM Jam. Unc 12C's in the house. Welcome. Thanks for dropping by. Ethgard uses Splinterland images? No, it can't. I just look. Did I just look that up? Or was that a different game? I can spell Ethgard. Ethgard Legends. Is this what we're talking about? It looks like these are not. This is interesting because this is the same art style as... do you guys know the newer cards enough to tell me if these cards are actually Splinterlands assets? Alex T says I'm playing it right now. Can you see? Are they using Splinterlands assets? Alex or Tarab says work in progress. Alex, I believe the plan is to create their own art. Supreme Victory Studios says yes, okayed by the team. Matt likes the idea. Yes, please smash the like if you haven't and subscribe. Okay, interesting. I will keep this open and check this out, after the show and everything. Not that I need another game to cover, but okay. So we have. I've been thoroughly thrashed this time around in Wild. Okay, so last challenge. Well, the next challenge will be KGM Jam. And it will be a gold challenge. Ghost cards. So here's the challenge. You should be getting a challenge, KGM. So Alex T says they are using Splinterlands card images. Okay, good to know. I'm going to check it out. I'm keeping the tab open so it reminds me. I want to see how the game differs, what profit is like, how you jump in, etc. Alex T says it's complicated. I don't understand what's going on really. If I played more, I think I could get it, but it's overly difficult. Interesting. KGM, are you not getting the challenge? Okay, here's the challenge. Okay. Okay, so we've got maneuvers. All units have reach. We've got weak magic. Magic damage hits armor first, and we've got stampede. Oh, it's going to be both of us playing life. And we've got 32 mana to use. Okay, let's create my team. Should be interesting. Kind of a mid-level match there. This is interesting. I'm going to use this summoner. It's one of those mid-levels. Let's go in with some of this. Good old trusty. Oh, that's too much mana. Okay, I've got a minute and a quarter left. I'm gonna do that. Put her back here. Okay, down to my last card choice. I've got 40 seconds left. Let's just slap him in there. Okay, let's see how this goes. Okay, so KGM went in with Chancius the Great. I made a mistake again. I'm not used to using tactics, so I just showed you my tactics screen. Okay, so KGM went in with Chancius the Great. I went in with Avina the Wolf. Up front, I went with Mantaroth. He went up front with Crowless, backed up by a Furious Chicken, Eleanor Bravefoot, and a Soul Fiend, which I also used, Eleanor Foot and a Soul Fiend. He went in with a Rooney and a Zerial. I went in with Mantaroth, backed up by a Soul Fiend, backed up by Eleanor Bravefoot, Venari Crystal Smith for a little bit of healing, Olivia of the Brook, because I love this card, and it throws in a big element of surprise, and then Pellicor Arbalist, mainly because it has flying, harder to hit in that back, and also double strike. So let's go ahead and see how this goes. Let's catch up with chat. Jabby Saint says, some streams, especially on Twitch, use some mini games like marbles and grubs for raffles. Yeah, I've seen those, and I just haven't got into them. Let's see. Supreme Victory Studio says, video on the update up in 30 minutes. Alex T says, I did that. I did like that. I could just play the game, though. Yeah, it's easy to just test play. Alex T says, if they maybe add a little quest mode that holds your hand and tells you how to play it, I think it would improve retention. Okay, I took the win away on that one. So let me update the challenge sheet here. Okay. Next up is L4. Good match, good match. Alex T says, if they just add a little quest mode that holds your hand and tells you how to play, I think it would improve retention. There's a lot of games that I play that could use that. A little, not really in depth, but a quick, hey, do this, do this, do this, you know. Trav says, agree, Alex. It really needs a tutorial. I mentioned it, and Games on the Block said it's on the list, but not coming soon. Okay, let's see. So L4 is next up, and we are at 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, one more win, and okay. And let's go to the challenges, and L4, and this is going to be Diamond. This is going to be Diamond, and it's going to be Ghost cards. And here's that challenge. I appreciate everybody stopping by, having a little bit of a Ghost card challenge in Splinterlands holiday event going on, where people, if you beat me, you get 100 SPS. Yeah, I would think that, Jabby Saints, that the tutorial would be one of the main parts of the new player experience. But what do I know? I think if a new person jumps into the game, maybe it's just me, but if I get into the game and I seriously start to run into roadblocks, like, how does this work? How does this work? How does this work? Not too many of those barricades I hit, and then I'm like, I'm going to play some other game. Okay. So we've got a 40 mana cap match. We've got Aimless. We've got Ferocity. And we've got up to 11. All units have Amplify. Okay, we've got 40 mana. And we've got, we cannot use water or earth. Everything else is fair game. Okay, let's see how this goes. Amplify. Okay, let's see here. Let's do something a little bit different. Here I go, spending all my mana really quickly. Let's do this. Got a minute left. The countdown is on. "45 seconds. Okay, let's see how this works out. Okay, thanks everybody for joining me. I'm going a little bit longer than what I usually do, but we're trying to get these matches in. I've been beaten 7 times. Let's see if this is the 8th. Still waiting on them to select their cards. Kind of run out of things to say. Yeah, we'll do Modern next stream. It's clear I'm a better player in Modern. So I don't know why that went down like that. Yeah, I won, but I want to go through what happened here. So I don't know why that failed out like that. So L4 went in with a Nidhogger. I went in with Jotun. Up front with Haunted Spirit. Love Haunted Spirit. It was one of the popular cards back in the day. I went up front with Grum. He backed that up with Venari Marksrat. Heloise. Arachne Weaver. Great one as well. Magic. Gathering the Magic's favorite. Prismatic Energy. I went in with Grum. Phineas Rage, Tenyi Striker, Serpentine Spy, love that card. For a common, great card. Pyromancer, and in the back, Chaos Agent. Onk12C says you should play some background music. Yeah, I tried to do that in the past. And I haven't gotten it right yet. Either it was too loud or it wasn't loud enough, and then I listened to the playback and you can't barely hear it, or it's... Supreme Victory Studios says thanks for the stream. Quite welcome. Alex says, when do you think Bitcoin will peak and at what price? Oh, who knows? Who knows? It's over 100,000 now, right? At least it was on Friday. Enigma Code's in the house. Welcome. Thanks for dropping by. Okay, who is the next person on the list? Next person on the list is Tarab. Good game, Victor. Let's go to challenge, and Tarab is the next up. And this will be back to novice. So we'll do ghost cards and send. I'm just varying these up to make it a little bit interesting. As far as Bitcoin, I don't know. whoever thought it would be over $100,000? But guess what? It fluctuates, and I think that the fractional nature of it, I kind of hope that we get to a point where SPS is fractional, you know? Alex says, an intern in an office I was doing stuff in said it will peak in October. So you're going to follow investment advice from an intern? Who knows? Everybody's guess is as good as mine, right? And if they say they know what Bitcoin's going to be doing, I wouldn't believe them. It's like saying you know exactly what the stock market's going to do. So we're waiting on a challenge. Tarab has a challenge going out to them. Just waiting for them to pick it up. Tarab, are you getting the challenge on your side? I ordered myself a Santa hat for the next stream. So this is what we got. We got 35 mana, mid-level match. We've got target practice. We've got weak magic, and we've got wands out. What a great combo. Target practice, weak magic, and wands out. This should be interesting. Okay, so... Not too much to... Okay, I'm just going to do this. 35 mana. It's just one of those things, Alex. You know, it's kind of like the stock market. You know, I guess if you pay attention to it a lot, you can kind of somewhat make predictions, but it's just, it could do anything on any given day. Okay, let's get my mind in the game here. We're going to go that up front. We're going to, I don't have a whole lot of mana to spend. It's not a low mana match, but okay. And that doesn't make any difference, so I'm not going to put that in there. How about that? A little dose of that. Okay. Yeah, that's why I try not to do, I try not to, oh wow. He went in with Ouster. Good pick, good pick. I try not to concentrate on the actual crypto part in my videos because it's kind of like making a video about the stock market or something like that. I'm not great with it. Like I said, I try to approach my videos from the play aspect, as it were. Although I do like the idea of the land, as long as it doesn't get overly complicated. I think with land, we are going to run the risk of it getting overly complicated and maybe running some people off, but we'll see. Oh, by the way, I bought 2 more plots this week. Okay, so Trab went in with, wow, Phantom Soldier. This is something I'm not familiar with. It's got flying and it's got snipe. Nice high health pool there. So he went in with Ouster and I went in with Alric. He went in with the Phantom Soldier. I went in with Genoshanis, backed up by the Revealer, Life Sapper, Venari Bonesmith, and Barask Ukor. So big strong one in the back. I went in with Genoshanis, Medusa, Coral Wraith, Mischievous Mermaid, River Hellendale, and Dr. Blight. I think that due to him choosing Ouster, that is my demise, but we'll see. Let's see what's going on. Enigma Code says, I got an idea to make people max cards by offering random ability at max level that would make more cards unique and hard for bots. Okay, so Tarab takes that win away, and that is the final win of the stream. So everybody that got a win will get 100 SPS per win, and I will send that out after we get off here. So, and plus we gave away looking at what we gave away. We gave a Nidhogger. Jovac won a Nidhogger, 1 BCX. So let's finish up with Enigma Code's idea. I got an idea to make people max cards by offering random ability at max card. I don't know about that because the cards have to be laid out and they have to be tested. A random ability, I don't know how that would work because it would have to be tested before that could actually be put in the game. It's an interesting idea, I'll give you that, but when the cards are put together, they're tested, and obviously some cards are like really strong cards, but usually those cards are very expensive cards as well, so it's kind of balanced out. You have to spend, let's be real here, it's a pay to win game, right? So I've been having fun over the years, and I've tried to put my deck together with the best value I could, but I'm nowhere near what the guys in Champ play with. You know, I don't have max level decks or anything. The random would be interesting. Yeah, I don't know how that would work because every card that they come out with has to be play tested and has to work relatively well in the game, right? So interesting idea though. Jabby Saint says, I don't know, Bronzedrag0n, I think your win rate in Wild is better. No, it is not, because last week I was 5-8, and this week I was 8-3, 3-8. So I only took 3 wins home this week, but it's all in fun, you know. So just in the Christmas spirit. Alex T says he wants to build a business around robotic limbs, and he has a passion for finance. The kids of this generation are crazy smart as long as we don't blow ourselves up in the future. Yeah, a lot of the, well, you're getting me into the graybeard, get off my lawn type category, but a lot of the newer generation are smart, book smart, and smart, business smart, but practical and I don't want to say street smarts, but common knowledge that was available whenever I was growing up, that if we ever needed it to live, some of them are really lacking in that. And a lot of the people I work with in my business, while they're very smart and they know their jobs and they're coming out of college, you know, they're not personable. They can't get up in front of a room and give a meeting. They can't look you in the eye and shake your hand. They can't go in and they would rather be off in a corner in a closet doing their job. You know, that's a whole different talk. But either way, Alex T says 8-1 this week. No. This is what it looks like. I'm keeping track of everything. So that was last week. This is this week. So I only got 3 wins this week. So. Okay, well, everybody, thanks for joining me. I'm going to call it here because we are done with the matches. I appreciate everybody dropping by, and those people who did beat me today, you can expect right after we get done here, I'll send the SPS over, and Jovac, I will send or Gathering, I will send over your Nidhogger as well. So, yeah, I mean, I never said I was a great player. I like playing the game, and I like collecting the collectability of the game, and, you know, the land. I love the land. In fact, I need to do another video on that whenever I get, I want to get the solid facts as far as what's going to be what Cryptomancer is coming out with in early 2025, so I can do kind of a video on land, because I haven't done a land video in quite a while. So either way, I hope everyone is doing well, and I hope you're getting your Christmas shopping done if that is up your alley. I still have some to do, and I hope everyone is healthy, because you know what? If you're not healthy, then you don't have anything. So this has been Bronzedrag0n bringing you a Bronzedrag0n Plays Splinterlands stream. Have a good week. I'll see you in Splinterlands.